In this video, I will show you how to make sure that your slab temperature is set at a proper maximum working temperature to ensure that it works properly to be able to heat your condominium unit at the Q-Lofts project. So in order to get the lights to come on, just so that you are better able to read the numbers on the screens as I work through this, occasionally I will just push the arrow up or arrow down button, and that will cause the screen illumination to come on. So there are three lines here. This is the actual slab temperature based on a temperature reading that would be determined from a temperature sensor that would be in the floor, probably right around there, directly underneath the thermostat unit. There's a little temperature probe actually in the concrete slab. The other numbers here, that is your existing air temperature, and the lowest number, that is the existing relative humidity in the suite. Now, in order for the radiant floor heating to work properly, the slab needs to be allowed to get warm enough to be able to act as the radiator to heat the suite. And you can probably imagine that if you were trying to heat the suite to a temperature of, say, 20 degrees, if you had the slab set at a temperature of, say, 18 or 19 degrees, obviously you can't get the condominium unit warmed up if the slab can't get warm enough. So the slab needs to be warmer than the air temperature. So I intentionally turn this one down, and we're going to show you how to change it. So all you need to do is push the fourth button down. So I've been calling them A, B, C, D. Fourth button down, label switch. You push it, and you keep pushing it until the top row number, which is the temperature setting for the slab. So all we want to do, I just need to scroll back through, get it flashing, and it's set at 23, which is too low. Then I use my arrow up, so I call this button, I've been calling these button E and F. So use button E or F to turn this up. So it will go up. I honestly don't know how high it will go, but 30 degrees is plenty warm as a maximum slab temperature for the slabs at the Q-Lofts. So after you do that, it will stop flashing. But now it's very important you push the switch back. So when you finish, you want to make sure that this number, which is the temperature setting number, is flashing. So that then when you close the door after you're finished, the next time that you come along, and if you do want to change the temperature, you just need to go arrow up or arrow down. So this would be changing the temperature to 24, changing the temperature back to, say, 19. I recommend setting them at 20. So if you didn't push the switch after you finished changing the maximum slab temperature, it means that the next time that you go to use it, you won't be able to adjust the temperature properly. So I'll just demonstrate that. So I'm going to go back. So push this again, get my maximum slab temperature to come up. I'm going to just temporarily turn it up to 32. So if I close this now, when I go to arrow up or arrow down, you can see it still thinks that I'm trying to change the slab temperature when I don't. So after I'm done with that, I want to make sure that I hit the switch button, so that will take me back to the temperature setting function. So after you're finished changing the maximum slab temperature, hit the switch so that the temperature line is flashing. So I'll just do that one more time. So here, when you push this starts flashing. We don't use that function. so you can just ignore that. So push it, get the slab temperature up, temperature down, get it to the appropriate temperature, 30 degrees, push switch again so that it switches it back to leave it in the position where the up-down changed the air temperature. So then close the door, and then all you need to do to change your temperature is arrow up and arrow down. So that should hopefully show you how to change the maximum slab temperature, which you shouldn't have to do because we have set them at 30 degrees, but if you were in a suite where we have not gone back to double check, this would be a good way for you to be able to do it yourself, or just in case somebody's ever monkeying around with your thermostat and it gets it messed up, so that you would know how to be able to go in to change it back. So we strongly recommend 30 degrees as a maximum slab temperature setting here at the Q Lofts.